What a fucking nonsense traffic, whatever the fuck. That was way longer. Way longer than intended. But here we are. Here we are. How is everyone doing today? Doing good? That's good to hear, Kyle. That's good to hear. Well, it seems that the Depp vs. Heard trial has gone another day without a decision. This is looking an awful lot like there's one juror being a cock, like a complete cock block. I saw that they came back, the jury came back with a question that the judge had to answer. But yeah. I think the longer this drags out, the less likely it's going in Johnny's favor. In my opinion. I can't imagine that if Johnny was just gonna outright win, that it would have taken any more than until the end of today. They had the afternoon on Thursday or Friday, and then all of today. And what the fuck do you even do in 8 hours? You've had 7 weeks. What up, Stem? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, as soon as I saw that they came back with a question and they hadn't decided yet, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going in Johnny's favor. Yeah, well, and that's just it, right, Mark? Like, they're getting like $30 a day. They've been away. They've been away from family, friends, their job for 7 fucking weeks. I would have walked into that fucking room, demanded that I be the juror that leads the rest of those fucking sheep. Like, all right, guys, we're doing this quick. We've had so much time to think about this. What could they possibly be thinking about after 7 weeks of testimony? We know every fucking inch of Johnny's ass hair at this point, and every fucking hair on Amber's head. Like, there's not a hell of a lot of gray area here. Like, imagine, like the idea that Ben King, the dude who worked for the fucking Queen, is gonna fly to America to commit perjury for Johnny Depp. Like, just the number of hoops that you would have to jump through to be able to come to a conclusion that Amber is somehow the victor here. Well, that's just it. It's either one or two people stalling it, or they're calculating damages, but I would lean towards stalling it because it doesn't take more than 8 hours to fucking calculate damages. Let's be fucking what kind of accountant grade shit are you trying to pull in there? You already know that you can't claim damages for Johnny Depp post 2020. So, like, your ceiling is essentially $22 million. Like, give Johnny Depp $1, have him win the case, and go the fuck home to your family. Why are you dragging it out? No, yeah, and that's what I mean, Steminar, and that's why I think that it's more about people stalling than anything. I think there's one or two people being fucking hardcore sticklers about like semantics that will not change anything from like a decision, in my opinion. Like, they're like, oh, can we get a clarification? Is it the entire op-ed or just the title? Like, it literally does not change your verdict, but for semantics. Oh, is it the finals for the NHL playoffs? Are we Stanley Cup Finals yet? Where are we at? God damn, we haven't been live for, well, we have been live for a while. I was about to say we've barely been live. I've been on camera for not very long. Alright, oh, we're conference trials, okay. So it's, no, Fox got that one. So who is it? Who is it? Oilers versus who? And yeah, like I understand that people look at this and they go, "Oh, it's a couple of millionaires, you know, fighting over each other, fighting over some shit." First of all, Amber Heard's barely got more money than Jeff, just to put that into fucking perspective, really, in the grand scheme of things. So let's not pretend that Amber Heard I think some people think that as soon as somebody's been in like a fucking movie they've seen, that they're just balling out of fucking control. So that. Let me just put it to rest that Amber Heard is not swimming in immeasurable amounts of wealth. Johnny Depp has considerably more money than she does. But he's not exactly Jeff fucking Bezos either. He definitely has lots of money. Certainly more well-to-do than Amber. That's not what this whole thing is about. The number that's on the case is more of a formality than it is anything else. And this case is more important because even though it's about defamation and not necessarily about the actual abuse side of things, this does draw a precedent in terms of somebody coming out and just bold-faced lying about abuse, which we did see flashes of during the Me Too deal. People people exaggerating, some outright lying. Thankfully, not a hell of a lot of it stuck. But that's because most of these people were like high-profile motherfucking people. But the fact that nobody else other than Amber has come out, despite that, even during the Me Too movement, to claim that Johnny was also an abuser of them, should be a pretty big fucking red flag for anyone thinking that Amber's just out here preaching truth. It's more about a court precedent about domestic violence, and specifically in regards to women being the primary abuser in a domestic violence situation, with a man, seemingly the more powerful of the two in terms of a dynamic, being the one that is on the receiving end. That's the more important portion of it. The money is fucking whatever. Like, Amber Heard doesn't have $100 million or doesn't have $50 million. She could sell everything she owns and not come to $50 million. That's not, the money's whatever. Like, the $100 million from Amber never was going to ever be received. It's like it's like performance art. It's like, oh, well, you're 50, well, we're gonna come back for double. You know, you gotta look like you've got more than the person coming after you, right? It's like it's all performant. But the whole idea of this case, for me anyway, this is not like it's fucking objective, but for me, I believe personally that it's a relatively important court precedent to be set here, given what's been going on. And I think it's even more important because they're high-profile people than if it was just Joe Blow versus Jane, Blow. Oilers and Avalanche versus Tampa and the Rangers. Holy shit. I mean, I haven't watched hockey in a hot minute, but except for Tampa, that's a hell of a list. Yes, the quote unquote expert doctor witness for Amber came in and framed everything with the woman in the abused position. In every example. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa won again. Yeah, like Amber Heard buying a $500,000 escape house is like, all right. Congratulations. Hopefully, you know, having $7 million to your name in 2022 isn't what people think it is anymore. It's a lot of money. Don't get it fucking twisted. But you're not like $7 million in 2022 is not $7 million in 2001. That's a fucking. There is a chasm between those two. You can't buy a house in Halifax for less than like 1.5 million fucking dollars anymore. In Halifax. What the fuck is $7 million? Huh. It was definitely not a mistake. It's Amber's witness, so she's framing it for her. And it's also possible that that's just the lens in which she views abuse in general, which as a professional would be an unfortunate bent, to say the least. Yeah. Just the idea that everyone that took the stand for Johnny essentially have to be, like nearly everyone, almost 100% of his many witnesses that he called, would need to be committing perjury. Versus just Amber committing perjury. Yeah, she was the one, like, and that's not the only one of Amber's witnesses that were like quasi-professional fucking expert witnesses. Like half of their fucking day is, or half of their income comes from just doing expert witness testimony. And the other one too, and I can't remember which one it was now, but she was like, yeah, oh, it was the one where she was like the industry insider. And she was apologizing to the judge saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get used to this. But she just said like, she just mentioned how like half of her fucking practice is doing that shit. Like, you're telling me you've done 50 to 100 of these and you're still looking at the judge going, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just figuring this all out. Come on now. Come on now. And she was up there just reading her notes. The whole time. And then during other segments, Rottenborn had the balls to be like, Your Honor, I believe they have notes in front of them. Oh, the Q score or whatever, where Amber was like at the bottom. Amber's ego got sent to the shadow realm. Yeah, if Amber was playing golf with her Q score, she'd be in the lead. Hey look, another e-thought under the topic of gaming from an account that was made this month. And my choices are not interested in gaming, which I definitely am, and not interested in this tweet, which then I have to specifically say, not even... I guess I'd have to block them like outright. Maybe that's the trick. Oh fucking, this shit's crazy. The expert on damages comparing her to fucking Lita. Oh yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, so Jason Momoa. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, the whole Amber. Look. I can't remember, but didn't I say that she's fucking just writing bullshit or not writing anything at all? Because what was she gonna fucking write? There's no modifications to the trial to be made at that point. She's just trying to keep herself fucking busy and make it look like she's being active. Like, there's absolutely nothing. I did say that. It's during the final arguments. There's nothing to be changed. Her passing any information to Rottenborn is not going to change anything Rottenborn is about to say. And there's nothing else to add. There's no anything. So, like, I was like, either she's writing, like, fucking love notes to Rottenborn, or she's not writing anything at all. Yeah, he's just... And the guy behind her that looks like his soul is leaving his body at all times. I don't blame him. I mean, how are you supposed to feel? You know what really bothers me? You know what, well, okay. There has gotta be, I would love to see And it's probably a really easy thing to explain away, or not explain away, but come up with reasons why it would be a horrible idea. But, shit like that, like all of the little stuff that the jury is never gonna see, all of the additive content about the background of like the doctors and everything else, all of that shit that has been dug up, that's all like totally relevant information the jury's never gonna see. It makes me sad because it's almost like if they were to side with Amber and then they get out and they double back and they look at all the shit that's come out online and it's been blowing up, they're gonna be like, oh fuck. Oops. Oh, she would have been coached to do that, Chester. The thing is that the people in the room, were mentioning that nobody was really paying attention to Amber, so it was basically like her talking to a wall. You hear about how her dog stepped on a bee? Oh yeah. Oh, TMZ's guy showing up, doing everything he can to stop the TMZ guy from testifying is a fucking meme. And then he came back after the judge denied him the motion and legitimately asked if he could stay and object actively in the courtroom. To which the judge was very confused and said, you're not a party to anyone in this case. Go home. What do you mean can you stick around and fucking say objection whenever you feel like... Well, he doesn't have to make himself look like a jackass. There's no judge that's gonna say yes. That's not legal. He can't just fucking like sit in. He can't be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, can I just like... Like, it was his job to show up to see if he could stop the TMZ guy from testifying. That was his job. But to try and coerce the judge into doing something that would never happen in any court ever, anywhere, is not his job. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they appeal a loss. Why wouldn't they? Alright, so I think the exams start tomorrow. Well, she has to go in all in on this lie, because like anything, the more you lie, the more lies it takes to cover them up until you're literally sitting in a courtroom on the verge of perjury.
Hey. Thanks.
All right, Mishima, let's stop you from becoming a serial killer. You're asking how one of the Phantom Thieves or the leader of the Phantom Thieves would know that information? Yeah, there you go. Well, thanks for everything, bye! Oh my god, Mishima. We haven't done anything major from last night, Link. We're right before final exams in the game. That's about it. I totally ate dirt. Did it taste good? There, you figured it out, Mishima. For fuck's sakes. Hey! Whoop, 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 whoop! Experience gain, 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 gain.
All right.
Don't do that. Oh, game. Why? No.
Well, see you later.
See ya, bye. Go to bed, Mishima. It's your time to shine, you frickin' bag of hammers. Then you'd be in Persona 4, Fox. Oh, Mephiston beat me to the joke. Fuck. What would you say your favorite moment or part of the trial was? I don't know if I really had like a favorite moment. I mentioned this before, but really the trial shouldn't have been entertaining in the way that I think a lot of people watched it for entertainment value, but the problem is that it was such an absurd trial that the absurdity of it all is what made it interesting as a piece of entertainment when most trials should probably not be entertaining per se. Like it was absurdist humor and a captivating series of events, to say the least. But like from the perspective of like shit that really just sent me, I would say having Rottenborn read that text where Johnny Depp just completely demolished Amber and Elon Musk in that text was pretty spectacular. And then beyond that, I would say Camille Cross doing Cross on Amber the first time, and then and then honestly, I would say the was it the dog that stepped on a bee sentence where she ended up pulling that absolutely batshit face? Like watching Amber attempt to cry was both the most frustrating thing I've ever watched and one of the most intriguing and entertaining things I've ever watched. My dog stepped on a bee. Oh yeah, there was lots of funny because again, it was so absurd. It was just it was just that like no matter what what happened, there was always some sort of obscure happening or something like. Nothing just kind of happened. There was always some sort of catalyst for a meme. It was almost like the proceedings took on a life of its own, or became self-aware. Check Pub Gen? Alright. Watch an alien try to... Hold on. The face, man. Like, honest to God, I'm like, just perspective. I've seen child actors with better outcomes. Oh my fucking God, they're not playing like the Wii, or whatever. What is this, the Wii Shop music?
Need to get the manager, who started off furious that Johnny had wrecked the thing. And then...
Wait, didn't she say the owner's, was she saying the owner here was furious, but... Didn't she then say that she'd never, like, even fucking saw him there?
He had this, like, black mesh, not tank top, but there's, like, a meshy shirt on, and I remember he came in it was just some kind of a surreal experience. You know, just, that just got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee.
What is that face? What is that face?
My dog stepped on a bee.
Like, what is that? That's like the reflexive face that you would make if you were like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. It was almost like her brain realized how stupid the sentence was that she just said, and she had like a reflexive.
Vacation. We actually went to the location home and without her.
What the
I
fuck?
just have a very quick question regarding
Ay, 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 ay. So when the jury is deliberating, do they have access to the recording of the testimonies, or do they just get the stenographer's like 1,000-page fucking tome when they're deliberating? Oh shit. If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? The B and E special? Well, 88 and 20 is 108 and 8's 116, which means the remainder would be 54? 64. Did I fuck my math up? 88 and 20 is 108, and 8 is 116, and it's 180. Oh, it's 64.
Ooh, we can do this.
Boom, 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 boom. The origins of Baozai, or Baozi, or Bowser. Ah, yes. The hot weather food. Invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I believe this was Leong. Huge dong. Barbarian heads? Oh, they've got skulls and heads. Oh, how tricky. I believe they're barbarians' heads. Offer them instead of heads. Right? Excuse me.
Yep.
Incredible.
Give
Time's up. Hurry up and pass in your papers. I've got some meth to do in the car. The middle name for Benju should be a question on here now? That's right. Except all the answers, so A, B, and C, it's Thundercock, Thundercock, and Thundercock. You can't mess it up. Oh. Pretty sure it's Red King, right?
Ooh, we can do this.
Issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time. Was it governmental collapse because they overprinted money? I thought for some reason, I remember them talking about how they had to reduce adjust coins because the money machine went brr and the government basically memed itself, but maybe the government didn't collapse because of that and so it caused confusion is the answer?
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Yeah, the Amica cream was amazing. The stocks for Amica cream. Never been higher. Stonks through the roof. The English equivalent of Norwegian idiom raining witches. Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the somen noodles traditionally eaten into intestines, demon intestines or some fucking nonsense? Right, demon guts. Is that the endorsement you want? Not necessarily,
Ooh, we
no.
can do this.
Maybe not. Boom, 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 boom. Last day of exams, let's crush it.
Nice.
Oh, no questions on this one? Word?
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
That sounds like Chie's voice actress for some reason. Am I crazy or are these exams shorter in terms of how many questions are asked than Persona 4's? Maybe I'm misremembering Persona 4, but I feel like Persona 4's exams were more questions. Oh, last day is if you have enough knowledge? Oh, we're Giga Chad. Alright.
Probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
Oh, it could be, maybe not Chie. It could actually be also just Yukiko's voice actress doing double duty.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
An extra week.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san? I heard the school moved her exam period.
Oh, for fuck's
Must be nice
sakes.
getting perks like that.
It's Captain Snacks-a-Lot over here.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Oh boy. Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed.
Oh, okay, Fox.
I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
You're telling me.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
The answer is no.
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
Oh boy.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
Are we just talking about fucking Hamtaro right now? Makoto?
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll turn on the person because they'll think, oh, why did we spend all this time and energy on you when you just fucked up, you useless bitch?
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
Correct?
Yep, that's definitely true.
Oh, sorry, not Makoto. Fucking, Senpai!
When you work as a counselor,
That one.
you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
Yeah, Yoshizawa.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
A D-tier waifu! Oh my god. The waifu wars have begun. Shit, what's Yoda's quote for the Clone Wars where he ends with, begun the Clone Wars have? We need that, but waifu wars injected in there instead. All you can do is try, bro. Hold the door.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
That was analytical?
What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Mark is a fan of, what's her name? Futaba? The elite hacker 4chan is Mark's waifu. Fundamental, generally speaking, means general, and that can be a hard thing to come up with for this, but alright, sure.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Weird Al white and nerdy, or just any kind of nerdy, Mark?
This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts?
For me right now, Doc, the Doc is front runner with cold bitch Mick role plays chess as a second are the two that I'm interested in right now because they have what I like to call a brain.
Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Careful now, Weird Al Nerdy is like 4 million Scoville.
Well, I can't deny that. Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Oh, I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
What I'm interested in is where they
Exams
go
are
from here with
finally
Persona
over.
as a series.
I'm so exhausted.
Like, they've done like Persona 4 was the city boy transplanted into the country. Persona 5 is country boy transplanted to the city. So what the fuck do they do on the next one? Well, yeah, Persona 3, Persona 3 there was no real transplant, it was just guns.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept
I
you
think
up at night.
Oya turns out to be a pretty decent waifu if she has, like, depending on how her arc goes. Don't ruin it, because I might actually aim to complete hers. But if she has, like, this arc where we find out, depending on how what we find out about her, like, what she's been, like, low-key hiding, and how that all plays out, it could be an interesting waifu, outcome for her.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept
They
cleaning
pull
my
a
room
Fast
instead
9
of
and go to
studying.
space!
It might even be too clean now.
I'm in. Oh my fucking god, Dapbeard.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism
Japanese
can mean.
national that comes from another country. Okay.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the Fireworks Festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
The thing about how Persona is set up is that I feel like they're kind of limited in how many of these they can do before they start overlapping.
searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without the clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to
I was literally about to say, Philin, I feel like maybe they might be able to do one more Persona that's a school-based one. Maybe not even do that. And then move it into a different age group, like an older age group.
Nice. Let's go to bed. Hey! Hey!
What? For fuck's sakes.
What?
Let's do it.
Can I just shoot the cat instead? Kindergarten.
Let's go to bed.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that a lot of the people playing Persona are probably in like the average age of Persona players is probably 25. So they're pushing it a bit now. I would like if that's the case, I think they're pushing it a bit with the high school deal. So you know, maybe they need to move it up a bit.
Come on, man. So, like... Yeah!
Let's turn in for the night.
Midlife crisis plotline. You're just a Adachi from Persona 4.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
Oh boy.
A favor? Sure, you need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Oh my god, Yusuke and Ryuji team up?
And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Dude. Mark? Fuck off. I wouldn't even know how to handle myself. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
What in the fuck is his gonna be? That should be interesting.
So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon.
His name is Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Oh, Miogs! Well, you know, Fox, you know which one dies then, don't you?
So hot.
You know which one you have to kill.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Well, did anyone ever think, except for Ryuji, who is clearly dressed for the occasion, wearing jeans and shit is just a terrible idea.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
Oh my god, we're supposed to be having a low profile and this is gonna happen, isn't it?
A TV crew, eh?
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
See, this is the ultimate reason why the Persona games need to move up into, like, college level, so they're all in, like, their early to mid-20s. So that people don't feel so fucking awkward about the fact that the reality is that half of these games are a dating simulator. Like, I don't think that the Persona games would be something that I'd be playing very much when I was in high school. All of the themes in the Persona games tend to skew to, like, university age, but yet they have, like, this is all, like, a high school shit.
Yeah. What do we do?
Run for it.
That would just make us appear even more suspicious.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
That's probably not a good idea.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Kill me.
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Producer said, end this shit. Wrap it up.
Oof, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Oh my god,
But are you certain that they
Miyagi.
won't air any of it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, did Automod really post that to be checked out? Fox, are you seeing that? Fudge Packers what got flagged. Holy shit, that's hysterical.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Alright, easy there, Morgana.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Automod logic, allowed once, clearly needs to be added to the fucking list.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the
Fuck
good stuff was
context.
already sold out.
Just add it to the list.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
That's pretty poetic, dude.
I like how we looked directly into the camera when we said this. Well, is this gonna turn into that scene from Zoolander, where we just hop in the Jeep and then you go have a gasoline fight, listening to George Michael?
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
Mark.
What thing?
That tracks though.
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Infrequently does he ever.
The stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
Wow, incredible.
So that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Okay, two things. One, premature spectators sounds like a cuckold who can't last more than 30 seconds. And jumping the gum, well, I mean, that's just, you know.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Is there a different meaning to Tom Cruise than that South Park episode? Are they the writers? I don't even know what you're referencing, Link.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Senpai! She's over here, dreaming of a day in which she performs in the stadium.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home? Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
Senpai?
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
Yeah, it's quite a real head turner over here. Lots of steel beams.
Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk. Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
You should be a politician.
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Are you making this lunch? Because if so, no. A little red and puffy. Uh-oh. Somebody's been beat up by Johnny Depp. Call the police! Abuse! That or she's been crying, of course. Quick, someone get the Amica. Get the Amica cream. Her dog stepped on a bee.
Whew, that was delicious.
Things you can say at the dinner table and in the bedroom. You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Rip?
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to. I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Uh-oh. Cue the sad music.
I have a younger sister.
Alright, have is good. The tense is a positive note.
We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Alright, so we had the wrong tense. And here we are. It happened so recently we haven't gotten used to saying had instead of saying have. Sag.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough. Senpai.
Senpai!
Thank you for being so thoughtful.
It's nothing. Literally, the watermark for being thoughtful in the group of people that we have in this game is not high, so you're welcome.
You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
Very good.
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged, mind, body, and spirit.
So at what point does anyone ask Charlie Tanoku if he needs to have somebody to talk to? Because we're clearly just the one true god for everyone else. Not even our fucking, like, school counselor. Like, we're counseling him. Dr. Snacks isn't it? Like, we're counseling Dr. Snacks.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
That's not how it works for me. Normally I just get even hungrier, but alright. I always forget that I have to actually click here. I associate this with like a loading screen. Why do we even need the police anymore? Well, ain't that a fucking question.
You're back.
Oh, that's true. The hot pot party. They did sort of ask about my past. Oh, for fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. Because you're a weird kid, Mishima. I'm afraid you're gonna kill me in my sleep. Are you happy?
What did you say?
Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to.
No! No! No, Mishima, you're not picking up what I'm putting down. We have a professional relationship that you inarguably forced upon me in the first place. We're not like this, bro. Like, maybe we could be if you stopped stalking the fuck out of me and acting so weird and making me think that you're probably gonna kill several people over a course of time. But until then, chill.
Oh, man. Nice.
Oh my god.
Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting as a truth.
No. Want to see a movie? Oh, word? Love possibly. What are you getting at, on? Oh, we're friend zone. That's fine. She's gonna gradually gift you a few toenails in your inbox. Or your mailbox. The movie that's in theaters is a Charm Booster. I've already seen it. I don't know. Incredible. Why do I feel like that's Morgana's fault?
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it polish me?
Preferably with ample seating and free refills on water. It's water! Who's out here charging for water at a restaurant? What?
I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both faces.
I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high quality bread crusts.
I'm a sharpshooter.
What?
Have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Sorry.
I should write something.
Panda, what the fuck? $100 donation! Because why not? Well, don't let me stop you. God bless you. You crazy fuck. And for the love of God, stop playing Warzone.
For real? Nice.
Warzone's in a good spot right now. Oh, God. Panda. I fear for you. Are we really about to have to go and see Mishima? Wow. I mean, is that or on? What is his confidant at? He's fucking rank 7 for God's sake. We remember the last time he said that? True, last time he said that Warzone was a good spot, it was definitely not in a good spot. Well, if Mishima wasn't gonna level up, I'll put up with it just for the Persona memes. That and we'll be getting ever closer to never having to talk to this cuck again.
Come on, let's get going.
Sorry.
Huh?
When I fulfill my $10,000 pledge, will you do the helicopter D for it? If somebody dropped 10 grand, of course I'm dropping the helicopter D. I don't know what number that would be. What is that? Number... How many have we done? Where did we stop at? 5? Well, this can't be good. 7? Oh my lord. I ain't no bitch! Bro, I'm standing, you look, you gotta understand. I have a cat in this bag. I'll just swing it. You guys? This guy having a stroke out here? Oh my god. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? Oh my god! Called out! Panda with another 50, what the fuck? Oh my lord. Panda! Panda out here is looking to single-handedly pay for my home. And I'm here for it. Don't stop now. If you try hard enough, maybe I'll consider playing Warzone when I move into the house. The operative word in that sentence is consider. Thank you, Panda! Don't blow it all in one go. We gotta wait for Warzone 2. Believe in yourself! Yes, that $150 just paid for the shipping on my hot water tank. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Gas prices! Fuck's sakes. I hope, I didn't think about this, but my graphics card only has one HDMI output. So I haven't exactly figured out how I'm going to make that work with the TV and the capture card. But I'll figure out something. I don't think I have any more HDMI splitters. I have this really fancy, you know, HDMI matrix. That might work for our purposes. Whoop, 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 whoop. God, how fucking bad am I gonna be at Warzone after all that time away from it? That's gonna be rough. TriCasters? Well, I mean, it's as simple as splitting the signal. The problem is that there are not a great number of high-quality HDMI splitters. They're usually pretty shite. I have a really good HDMI matrix, is what I'm using right now. The only downside to it is the resolution that it uses for 4K. Otherwise, yeah. And I'm still waiting to hear back from them to see if you can force a different 4K output. I think I could, because I think the 4K output it's doing right now is bigger than the broadcast standard, so I could maybe do a custom EDID to force that 4K. I don't know. I have a 2080 or 2080 Ti, right? Yeah, 2080 Ti. Don't have a 30. Jesus Christ, I do not have a 3090. Or remortgage my house that I just bought to buy a 3090. 10 from Darkside. Oh, we got a bit of a fucking dono train going right now, boys. It's 2014 all over again. Bless. Even if I peed my pants a little, don't say these things out loud. That's inside thoughts, bro. No, 3090 is a massive waste of money. Just catastrophic waste of money. An insane power draw with, you know, FPS and game. Like, people, like, really, the only game that I can think of that's competitive that would desperately need something like a 3090 Ti is something that's horribly optimized, and that's Warzone. Like, for everything else, unless you're trying to do, like, 4K 60, just crammed extreme graphic settings in, like, the most demanding games, there's just no fucking need for, like, 3090 is just insane. You know, I'm hoping that by the time things settle and I have money again, if I need to, maybe I sell the 2080 Ti and get a 4000 series. But, I mean, like, everything's gonna be so expensive for so long.
Right.
And the 2080 Ti still does a great job for what I need it to do, so. I mean, a 2080 Ti is still more powerful than a Series X or a PS5. So, by a margin. So, until, you know, we got some headroom still. $1.23 from Caldeer, let's go!
Sorry.
Yeah, 9080 Ti was a really great card. The only one that's like better value for the money over time was the, there's two of them I can think of. The 8800 GTX or whatever the fuck, and then or the 9800 GT, which was basically just the refresh, and the 1080 Ti. 1080 Ti is the GOAT. That, like, Nvidia actually fucked up with that one. Like, they probably screwed themselves out of a lot of money releasing the 1080 Ti.
Well, see you later.
I hope you get an Almond Joy. Not an Almond Joy guy. I'm not like a big candy bar guy in general. When do we replace my 2070? Only when it's no longer giving you the performance that you need or want, really. I mean, if you're playing at 1080p, which most people should be fine with since most people are still playing on 24-inch monitors, or even 27-inch monitors, the 1080p is still, like, serviceable for games. Less so if you're doing, like, coding and stuff, because text gets blurry. I bought the 8800 GTX. Bro, the 8800 GTX was fucking wild. It was super good. And the 9800 GT and the GTS, which was just like a minor, like, refresh, just slightly better. I had two of those. I had one, and then I had SLI when SLI was still doable. And they were so fucking good. Yeah, RTX is a waste of performance. Like, an unimaginable waste of performance. Another 1919 from Miyogs! Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Miyagi. The train continues. God damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row in a 15-minute window. Impossible. 696.96. Of course Miyagi would make it a meme. For fuck's sakes. Of course.
Hey!
Has anyone else kind of had relationships like this, whether it was an actual significant other or just a friend? Usually the opposite sex, if you're somebody that actually keeps friends of the opposite sex. But that act like this, like Yoshizawa, where they seemingly are basing their entire fucking, like, not entire, but a large portion of their existence on, like, trying to make you proud or impressing you as if you were like a parent. I've had at least 4 or 5 of those in varying capacities in my life, and all of them have been fucking awkward. Like, I didn't stop them per se, because it's not like they're doing anything truly horrific, but it's just hard not to feel fucking awkward, because then you don't want to deflate the tires. Panda with a 20! Panda, you're already deep. Don't you know? Never stick your dick in crazy. And look at me. The BFG. Oh, the fuck, you had the big dick version. Yukata! I don't have one. Why don't you come without your glasses? It's a little harder because I can't see you as well, but okay. Thank you. I'm not gonna be able to see the fireworks. What the hell kind of logic is this? Come to think of it. Want to call me stupid? I bought the OCZ double cooling RAM with the 1/8 water cooling. All right, that might have been a bit of a silly move.
Hey, hey! Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Guess. I knew it. I knew it. Fucking knew who it was gonna be immediately. This fucking guy. Holy shit.
What could he mean by...
An insane group declaring war. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the stands versus the antis.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Oh, uh-oh. Is everyone seeing what I'm seeing? There is a legitimate character with a full model right behind us. Suspicious?
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
What did you expect? Like 4 people to show up?
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
Well, you already know I don't own one.
Got
So.
clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, by
That's
the
funny.
way, the exams.
Oh, God, Mark. Haven't we graduated from finger prickers at this point?
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Big fat F's in chat for Ryuji's grades.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
Oh my, let's see, I had to see. She was behind us on the train. What kind of fucking hairstyle is going on over here? This shit looks like a fucking beehive from the 60s.
That's right.
Us too. Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
They're only talking to one of the three of us right now, bro. I don't...
Come on, let's go together.
This seems like bait!
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks? The ratio of guys to girls is off, but we can do something about that later.
What does that mean? Bro, I ain't crossing swords over here. What are you talking about?
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
Oh my fucking lord! You're cock blocking yourself, you dunce! Oh my god! He said begone, thought! Oh man, sorry, with $25, here's your yearly raise. It's very competitive in this market. Thank you, I can now turn my car on exactly 3 more times. Bless you for this service. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's the wrong one. Fail.
How could you?
Oh my god, Yusuke. When are the mods getting paid? The check's already in the mail. How was your voice after recording that? Broken? I like, that was never recorded separately. That's literally audio pulled directly from the Lag TV cast, in which it, well, I shouldn't say that. It was recorded. That's a lie. Okay, so, it was when Jeff was still in his first apartment, and, I sat down in front of that, what did we have at the time? The Blue Yeti, no, not the Yeti, sorry, the Blue Snowball, and I did like, I don't know, 7 to 10 takes. So, my voice was fine. It was alright. I was youthful.
Why don't you go after them then?
Uh-oh!
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Oh, Cotton 8K! Oh no, 8K Dolby Vision surround sound! David Attenborough on the track! Alright, Steminar. Hey, that sounds fucking awesome, dude. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Oh my god. Damn.
Well, no, that's...
On, why does it look like you're wearing a fucking clown's acid trip fever dream? And Makoto, not to put too fine a point on it, but why in the flying fuck does the flower print on your yukata literally have to be directly over top of your flower?
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says. I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals.
What in the fuck is happening right now? Why are we all saying these things out loud?
Definitely more than somebody I know.
Womp, womp,
I heard that
womp.
Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh my god, we're throwing him under the bus all the way now.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Kill him! Do it! I'll give you the bag.
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Yeah. 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 Good job. Oh shit, an actual cutscene. Word? Why is this so loud? Sudden change in weather, remember? Oh my fucking lord. Stop.
Yeah?
Oh my god!
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Uh-oh.
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
Damn, 777 is bumping. Man, I should go. I should go do my job. I could have like a trillion charm.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
I'm surprised we didn't have nosebleeds in that fucking cutscene.
What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
Yeah, that'll go well.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
I mean, the fireworks weren't for you, Ryuji.
Aren't
Let's get it
heroes that
straight.
work in the shadows boring?
All right, Fox. Sleep well. Godspeed. I like the shade.
What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that...
Oh,
What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
I accidentally skipped that part. My bad. What are you doing here?
Hey, we're not done here yet.
Lovers quarrel.
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown.
You know she's a hacker because all the screens are in green. And also the room is a complete mess.
On to other news. The international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Hacktivist, oh my lord, it really is. It really is 4chan.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Wow, so this is actually the would-be anonymous.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer,
The
hammer
elite
of
hacker
justice will
4chan.
find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
It is anonymous. Oh my lord, it is anonymous.
Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
So, does anyone else find it a bit hilarious that every news station is relying on quite literally a teenager for this information? Like, is there nobody
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt
that they could go
were
to?
provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
Nope, not a thing.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world. Well, it's about time I go home.
Just trying to take your advice and lay low there, Sejiro.
Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
I enjoy how Akechi has basically admitted that all of this is looking bad on him because the general public seems to be in favor of the Phantom Thieves despite what he said earlier, because what they're doing seems to be counterintuitive to what he said, and so now he is actively looking for reasons to talk badly about the Phantom Thieves, to like try and force the narrative that he wasn't wrong in the first place. What a guy. What a guy. One of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Really? Makoto, you care to elaborate on that statement, or, I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Well, how would that work? Because it's a group of people. I actually read that as, hey Charlie, let's not talk to Mishima tomorrow, and I think that was just my brain wishful thinking. What if he's part of it?
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Alright. 1 second, guys, gotta use the washroom.
shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Hey, hey! Oh!
It's our last bionutrients.
Yes!
Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me is where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told.
That's the picture you took? Of course.
I'm a shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind.
So, at what point did Ryuji just become like the whipping pole for terrible, like English, candy photography? Also, what is this in the Japanese, original Japanese? Medjed is from Riverdale, right? Dude, Riverdale got weird.
How to see me? Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside.
Yes, yeah, it's supposed to be candid. He's saying candy, but that's what I mean. Like, when did he suddenly become this guy? Like, last one was the idiom, you know, jumping the gun.
For me to break. I'm a shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw.
I should write something.
I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask. Night is
Hey!
Alright. Once again.
Oh! Okay.
This music is so good.
Do you think... Yes!
I didn't think it. I thought it was gonna give me a warning.
Hey!
I wasn't ready.
Yeah!
My body wasn't ready.
What? Tell me.
Oh, rip, no seat on the train again?
No way.
Bum bum ba-dum. Uh-oh, here come the grades. Oh, what's that, guys? Top 10? Incredible. Look at that. 3 more points directly into charm. Let's go, baby. Popularity leads to intimacy.
It's not like I can focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep. I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
What?
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless.
I wonder if anyone else got any info.
As it always is with Mishima. That sentence. He could have just said Mishima didn't have any information. You guys got anything? And instead he just says Mishima's pretty useless.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down.
Unfortunate,
We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body.
Oh, how lovely of him.
Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Excuse me. Ryuji blaming anything he can.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good.
Uh-oh. Oh lord, that sounded way too much like Morgana. Oh, that was no fun.
Clues on Medjed, huh?
Allegedly Deej. Oh my lord. Yusuke, or I always want to call him. I really want to call him Yosuke. Ryuji.
Let's do it.
The size of the mouse pad tells me the DPI is 9,000 DPI. It's very possible. Ryuji is up. Takemi, we need to go to... Alright. 19th. I guess we could go in and tackle these two. And that will... It should allow us to continue Takemi's line. Haven't even started Makoto, no. I have not.
Hey.
Huh?
What's up? What did you say?
All right.
Listen up.
An online stalker burning with jealousy. Uh-huh. That seems aggressive.
Okay.
Listen up.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Nice. Yep.
There is a theory of trying to breed dumb characters out of games. It's called a theory of Ryuji-nex. That caused me physical pain.
right. I'm gonna bust loose.
He's gonna bust loose, guys. Oh, is it opening up? Oh, we got another floor. Amazing.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
How much bigger is this place gonna get?
Yo, Mona, can't you turn into some kind of high-powered radar or something? You know how deep it goes if you could?
That's impossible.
It would be dangerous to wander blindly. We simply do not have enough information.
Just driving around won't likely do us any good either.
Yeah, but... the path keeps going forward. We'll reach the depths eventually. I think.
That again.
Have you heard of or played Hearthstone's Battlegrounds, the Auto Battler? Oh, we've played a ton of that here, Called Here.
Let's do this. No slacking.
Well then. Oh.
Oh, she's just here.
Okay, let's go.
Well, that makes life easier.
What's going on?
She is tall. Uh-oh. Oh,
What
dear.
did you say?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
She's crazy. Well, that can't be good.
Do you think